Wow, that's hot. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Howdy. But hello? Man, I just got on. Anyway. There, you got your little purr over there. How's it going, everyone? Also, that was not hot cocoa. It was got myself some coffee over there. I figured it would be a good time to like have some coffee. Like, just take my time with my drink today. No, I'm not gonna give you coffee. Go get your own. My coffee is sacred. I'm kidding. Also, like, it seems that Caster Labs is like a little slow again today. It still hasn't picked up the fact that we're streaming on YouTube right now, and I'm just like, yo, when are you going to figure this out? When are you going to when is Caster Lab gonna figure out that we're already streaming on YouTube? I have no idea. Cold hot coffee. It's hot. It's really hot. Just got it straight out of the I legit just poured myself a hot one. Discord notified me that the gay lion is streaming. Oh my god. But anyway, how's it going, everyone? My name is Lion. Today we are just doing a just chatting stream. Man, I was supposed to note down what I had in plan for today's stream. I was supposed to, but then like I hit stream and like everything went downhill from you. Your hair is getting longer, wolf haircut. Yeah, it really is. Reference these people. These people are taking my third place. No, I'm taking the third place. I'm taking the second and third and the sixth. I'm not taking first or fifth, okay? Like, y'all can fight over that. Bro went in blank. I always go in blank. What are you talking about? Me? Having a plan? Jeez. You can't see the white. I know you can't. Like, Caster Labs did not figure out that we're streaming till just now. It's a nice haircut. Oh, thanks. I might get it like trimmed sometime soon. Maybe like sometime next month. Yeah, we'll see. What's happening? I was rewatching To Eat a God because of Noah. Based. We are legit just here chilling. Yep, it's finally working. It's finally working. Thanks, Caster Lab. You totally didn't take a whole hour. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah. Man, there were a couple of things I did want to talk about. So first of all, finally got my first tattoo. In case any of y'all like, okay, I know quite a number of y'all aren't on the Discord. Why aren't you on the Discord? It's fine. Hi, Lion. Not sure if you really want us to call you by your full stream names. Hi, you stream so early. Hi, Kareen. You can just call me Lion. Genuinely, just call me Lion. Like everyone, like it's what I call myself. It's what I call myself. It's what Chad calls me. And like genuinely, I typically just go by Lion these days. Yes, there's a Discord. It's down in the description. Unless the mods are going to like drop the link. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Mods. I'm kidding. I could just like drop it as well. Let me see. Where is the Discord? Is this the Discord? I can't just like grab the Discord. How about no? Man! Okay, join our Discord, and I'm going to pin this as well. I shall disobey orders for... What do you mean for once? You keep disobeying orders! God damn it, I told... Oh my god, I was about to like drop a really dark joke, but I'm gonna reel myself in, because like, hell no, like this ain't... Like, we ain't here for that. I'm gonna scrap the animation and do mooncake. Oh yeah. Also, like, I need to drop the announcement on YouTube soon, but we are having a contest over on our Discord server right now to actually design a new channel mascot. We were actually talking about this in a previous stream where like it would be really cute to have a mooncake themed like mascot for the channel. like to go with Mochi. We honestly thought like it would be a really cute idea. So like we're actually making it a thing. So like basically what you gotta do, just pitch your idea for like basically like do up a concept art for like what you think like the mascot should look like. Over in the Discord server, there is like serve a submission somewhere in there. And yeah, the winner for the mascot design contest would basically win the commission. I will be commissioning you for the official mascot and like a couple of emotes for the community to use across like Discord, YouTube, and Twitch, and wherever else. Also, like, wait, hang on. I feel like I've definitely missed out a couple of things. Mooncake! You have ideas already? It'll be. I'm honestly like really looking forward to like what y'all come up with. Help! Twitch isn't loading. Twitch, why aren't you loading? Twitch, why not? Twitch. Also, wait, Rev. These people are taking my place. Yeah. Okay. Like. It was funny the first time. Like you don't need to like drop it again, Kim. Why aren't others playing Poly Armory? Like the game is interesting. Like Viper and Remo got me interested. Like legit. I'm surprised that not many people are playing Poly Armory, and I'm not too surprised that my gameplay of Poly Armory didn't didn't get like as many views as most of my other videos, because although it falls in line with the whole like, yeah, it's absurd romance, right? I know it's not something which y'all are like used to. Like I know YouTube's gonna like hide it from y'all, or like some of you might not even be like interested in it, but genuinely like it is a pretty fun game, and like I am genuinely upset at the fact that I know that game theory will not cover this game. God. Oh, hey, I need to you need what to survive? I want some moolah too, mate. YouTube payment is tweaking. Yeah, wait. Is it late for you? God damn. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Poly Armory is dating sim with guns. Legit. You date the guns. The better you blast, the more likely they want to blast for you. Yes, legit. Dating guns. That's what the game is about. You actually like, we're actually out here like dating guns. Like the better you shoot it, like the more turned on they get, and it's just so wild. It is such a wild game. Mooncake recipe, is this for this is for our merch. I'm not asking y'all to actually drop like to actually start coming up with mooncake recipes. No. So if you do want to figure out what kind of mooncake like the new mascot would be, like I'm gonna leave that up to you. But yeah, we're talking about Poly Armory. In American spelling. It is again a gun dating sim. You date guns. The first gun you date is a shotgun with a British accent. And it's a British lad who gets excited when you get up close and personal. He moans when you load him up, and I hate it. Yes, there are more objectives. Can I draw the mascot as a bunny? Is that okay, boss? I mean, it's not really on theme, but like, okay, I know that there are rabbit-shaped mooncakes, right? But basically, like the whole idea of the mascot, it's supposed to be mooncake themed. However, like, I will have to like figure out whether I want to like stay on theme or like open it up to like giving people like free reign to come up with their own to come up with a mascot for the channel. Okay, because at the end of the day, I am still gonna pick based on vibes. That was something I had so much trouble trying to like I had so much trouble wanting to say in the post was that I'm going to be picking the winner based on vibes alone. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Twitch loaded! Yes! I've been working on getting manga prepared for the Twisted Wonderland anime. Ooh, shit. Man, I don't know if I'll have time to watch it. I've got like so much to do. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Twisted Wonderland. Like, I'm still surprised that they're dropping an anime for it. My opera was tweaking with Twitch. What's up with opera? Like, legit, I'm using Opera GX, and like it's like, yeah, they tell themselves to be like, oh yeah, privacy first, like perfect for gamers. Doesn't take like too much like resources from your computer, and it's just a fucking lie. Like 100%. I know where Opera GX is getting the money from, and that is by advertising video games to us. I'm pretty sure they get money from like advertising video games and actually like link us to like articles to actually get them more clicks and such. But still, jeez. Lion, let me get the tattoo you get the tattoo you have at the moment, thank you. It's wait, yeah, I've actually not shown my tattoo whatsoever. I can't show it well. Hang on. It's a little moth, and I'm actually getting another one on like Sunday. It's gotta be a larger piece. It's another moth, which is the funny thing. Lion, that tattoo's gonna be your symbol signature. Maybe, I don't know. Would I be a sexy moth girl? Is that what I'm gonna be? Or are we talking specifically? Or are we talking specifically like magnet? I know magnet's symbolism is like all about butterflies, but just let me have it. Lion moth mask. Oh man, like I mean, it would be neat to be like a moth VTuber, but like no, I can't afford. I can't afford to get myself like a live 2D model. God darn. Also, this nice Blue Souls, try my best to have free time for our server to have its own watch party, but I'm busy. Wait, what am I missing here? Okay. I'll be watching it on Rose's Discord since we have watch party. Oh, it's gonna be on Hulu. Man, why Hulu? Gosh darn. In Chinese, butterflies means fated love or something. Really? I didn't know about that. Okay, someone make art of Lion as moth girl, please. I would love that. I would genuinely love moth girl Lion. It would be so good. I swear your hair is always confusing me. Sometimes it stays, sometimes it doesn't. It's hair! I can't control what it does. I mean, yes, I could. Okay, here's the thing. I could use product, right? I could use like gel, I could use like a hairspray and all that jazz. But here's the thing. If I don't apply layers upon layers upon layers of product, which is not what I want to be doing, it just won't stay. It just won't stay. My hair is it is ridiculously soft, and it does not, it doesn't want to be shaped. And it sucks. Lion, you kind of look emo, yeah. And like, look, there are two things the world knows of me. First of which, that I am gay as hell. Second of which, yes, it really wasn't a phase. That I was an emo kid, and I still am. Like, when I'm not listening to whatever my latest hyperfixation is, currently it's Uma Musume, I would be listening to a lot of pop punk. I would genuinely just be listening to a lot of pop punk. It's worse than we thought. Lion turned emo! Oh my god! Yeah, Faded Love is why butterfly motifs is in many Chinese romance stories. I didn't know about that. It is legit, not just a face! I'm 28! I still listen to it, and it's just like a nice piece of nostalgia for me as well. I hate thinking about emo music and realizing like it's already considered vintage at this point. I hate that. Have you tried braiding your hair? I've not. I really have not tried braiding my hair yet. Hearing the word Uma Musume makes me remember 88 and 99. Hey, we survived 10-10, and that counts for something. That counts for something. Yes, we lost our sweet daughter, but still, like, I'm glad we got through 10-10. I'm glad Meisho Dodo is still alive. Right? Right? I didn't jinx it, right? Did you know that people say that a person without glasses is totally different? I turned into a woman without my glasses. Confusing, huh? I'm not sure what you're trying to say there. I mean, yeah, like, you know, some people look like ridiculously different without the glasses on. But what are you saying there, Jew? Jujin? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce your name? If Danamata reacts to it, maybe then you can see. Oh yeah, Twisted Wonderland. Oh gosh. I don't know the reference to that one, Kim. I like, if I heard it, maybe I would recognize it, but right now I can't. I hate the fact that my favorite songs and fandoms are vintage now set. Lilium, you are still young. But yes, like a lot of things from my childhood. It's just straight up vintage at this point. Digimon is vintage. I hate knowing this. I hate knowing that Digimon is vintage. What? Why are we popping? Why are we going off on like hello? Thank you for following Kung Fu Pandeo. And looks like we've reached our follower goal on Twitch. Nice, 630. Yeah, maybe we could start a new one. Yeah, we could totally start a new goal. Totally. Yeah. But also, Panda, thank you so much for following. Hope you enjoy the content. Whatever I've decided to do. At this point, I don't. I'm not sure why this was what you decided. I'm not sure why you decided that this guy was who you wanted to follow. I don't even know where this conversation is going. I don't even know where this bit is going. But hey, I appreciate you and hope you enjoy what we do here. Anywho, okay, 6:30 is when I wake up in the morning. Yeah. Wait, why are we suddenly talking about like early mornings? Wait, why? Wait, hang on. I loved Italian shows from the early 2000s and late 90s. Oh, yeah. 2000s and 90s anime like hits so different. Like, yes, like some of the shows in the like 2010s and 2020s are, you know, they're decent, but they just don't hit as hard, honestly. I know. I'm just having trouble keeping up. I'm sorry if I'm like missing like quite a few of your quite a few of the things y'all are talking about. Like, geez, it is so hard for me to keep track these days. What's your favorite horse girl? It's still okay. Right now, it's still Tia Moprao. Like, she kind of grew on me. Initially, I didn't really like Tia Moprao. Because I thought. I didn't really like her personality at first. Like, I thought she was really out there, but the more I played her, the more I actually saw her, especially in Road to the Top. Like, I fell in love with the character. She's so whimsical. I love her. Who's my favorite DC character? Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman for sure. Not Batman. Absolute Batman, because I just love the idea of a Bruce Wayne who's broke, loves his mom, and has to somehow throw hands with kaijus. Oh man, I like that. I'm genuinely enjoying like everything I'm hearing about when it comes to the Absolute Universe. In terms of like the comics, which I actually do own. I only owned like the first issue of like Absolute Batman so far. I love Batman's butler. He don't have a butler anymore. Alfred ain't his butler in the Absolute Universe. And I I don't know if this can be considered spoilers, because this is a plot point that's been going on for like a few years. Do you care about DC spoilers? Do you care about it? Because like you know that they're going to retcon it within a few days. Within like a couple issues, they're just gonna retcon everything. Probably. No. Okay, so far we're getting one no. What about visual novels? Like, who's your favorite visual novel character? Favorite visual novel character, Hazel from Hazelnut Latte. I hate how much I glaze Hazelnut Latte, but it's genuinely my favorite visual novel of all time. I love the developer. Ratlord is such a... I absolutely love Ratlord. He is so based, and the fact is, no, okay, I forgot. Wait, I think he got married or something. And he did get married to and like he did get married to a guy. I believe man, I forgot what were the details, but like Ratlord is actually gay or bisexual at the very least. And like I love the guy's stance on AI, just like how vehemently against it he is. And like he's kind of my... If I were to ever get back into making games, right? I really want to take a page out of his book, because he really puts out a lot of updates about the game. Even when like there's nothing tangible, he keeps us all in the loop for what's going on in the game, and it's just fantastic. I love Ratlord. I love Hazelnut Latte. But if I were to speak objectively, who's my favorite visual novel character of all time? Or man, Quill and Quell from Bewitching Sinners. I still need to play Bewitching Sinners Royal. I will get to it like sometime this week, but still. How do you feel about Jason Todd, aka Jason Toot? Jason Todd, aka Red Hood. I love Jason Todd. I absolutely love Jason Todd. I think he's like so... I just love his character arc. Like from the most hated Robin to becoming the Red Hood, into like his redemption, his lifelong redemption arc. It's just so freaking cool. I absolutely love Red Hood. God, I need to be railed by Red Hood. Oh my god. Let's see. A Neko has appeared. Hi Raven, how's it going? Hope you have a lovely time on the stream. And yeah, out of all the light novels you have played, which one had the most impact or your most favorite? The most impact. Okay, I think the visual novel which like stood out to me the most. Okay, out of all the visual novels I played, beyond Bewitching Sinners. Okay, I can talk for not hours, for minutes about like Bewitching Sinners, how much I love it, how I find that to be the golden standard when it comes to indie ultimate games. Like, it is absolutely insane what Miss Zero was able to pull off with the original Bewitching Sinners. There is the bit I had where I mentioned that it would have been the perfect game if I could have a harem. Because legit, there are ways to like get around, like, because I do play like visual novels like casually from time to time. Sometimes games which my friends have introduced to me, which may not be like appropriate for the channel, or like I do enjoy myself a good eroge from time to time, right? And it is just so fascinating to me, just like how far a lot of these developers were able to push like the game engines, whether it's like RPG Maker or if it's Ren'Py. They were able to make some absolutely fantastic games out of like what we've always considered to be, oh yeah, this is like beginner stuff. Okay, Ren'Py and RPG Maker, it's considered beginner stuff for any other game dev out there, any other indie game dev out there. But if we're to talk about like the visual novel, which I feel had the most impact, which I played on the channel, it's probably gotta be like A Date with Death, cause like I feel like it was a very okay, like yes, it was a chat sim. However, like it was incredibly well written. Like the developer really gave you, like the developer truly gave you a sense where like you were. The developer did everything in their power to make a chat sim, a freaking chat sim, right? To be as immersive as possible. You created your character, you designed your own room. You felt like you were a part of this, like, of this fantastical world. And wait a goddamn second, I just realized that I've muted a few things. But anyway, like, yeah, they put in so much effort into trying to have to have an immersive experience for the player, and they did not need to do any of that. They genuinely did not need to do any of that. Like, they could have just like dumped us right in the same way a lot of other chat sims have. Like, yes, I want to say what's the name of that game? Like, what was the name of it? It started with a B. Like, the one with God, that was a dude that liked Final Fantasy 14. I forgot what's the name of the other chat sim, but like a lot of other chat sims out there, like yes, a lot of the predecessors, yes, it was great where you feel like you're actually having a conversation with these characters. It like the immersiveness came from the UI itself, but the way A Date with Death was made, like, please pick it up if you haven't yet. By the way, it is free. Okay, as long as you have a working computer, you can play it. They really went out their way to like make you feel like you were a part of this world. And yeah, I genuinely, there were times where I just felt so enamored by it, by its writing, by like the interactions you have with Casper. I absolutely loved that game. But anyway, I feel like I've been chatting so much about this. I missed a couple of redeems, and I'm definitely missing quite a few like messages in chat. Gosh darn. Wait, okay, what do you think about Era 143 and Go Live? They're my favorite games, to be honest. Hard to say, because like Era 143 was I'd say it was fun. It was a fun game to play. Like I did like the banter you had with Mika, but I don't necessarily have any strong feelings towards the game. Like I absolutely love like the design of Mika. I love I really liked the interactions you have with Mika. But what I feel sours my experience was how the developer handled like Go Live. In case you guys didn't know, Go Live, I believe Going Live was the name of okay, Lion, I sent a drawing in the Discord. You can check it out if you want it. Sure thing. But I believe like Going Live, I forgot what's the name of that game, but like the developer of like Era 143 came up with another visual novel soon after, which basically featured a streamer boyfriend, right? And I feel like the developer really mishandled the themes, and like, why the fuck? Why did the dev think it was a good idea to bait the audience into giving the game a high rating by killing off the character in progressively worse ways? Like, I'm fine. I am totally fine with characters dying in terrible ways. I've played all sorts of games on this channel so far and off the channel, and some of the things I've seen are absolutely horrific. But if you're going to portray something as sensitive as what was shown in that game, if you're going to be portraying suicide, I would expect you to have a modicum of respect for the topic. Instead of using it as a haha, if you want him to come back to life, you gotta make sure that we reach 20,000 ratings. Pardon? What the fuck were you thinking? That was not it. No. I'm laughing because of how absolutely just uncomfortable it is. That is... Ugh! Why? I think I wanted to do a different route for the game. Like, the first one is cute, second one is terrifying, 2 of my favorite. Wait, what are we talking about? You just like a date with death because of the soul baby thing, don't you? The soul baby thing was, okay, coming back to a date with death, the soul baby thing was a bonus, okay? Like, it just came to me. Like, I was just joking around throughout that, but like, generally, like, I have a lot of reasons why I absolutely love A Date with Death, and like, it is one of the few games, even outside of this, even outside of our community, has like really, like, I see a lot of Date with Death merch at a lot of like, at a lot of the conventions I've been going to, like last year Comic Fiesta, this year and Anime Gaki. Like, I've been seeing quite a few like merch of like A Date with Death, and also like a lot of studio investigative games as well. Studio investigative games like are immensely popular as well, and so is Homocypher. Like, Homocypher was ridiculously fun. It's beautiful. Killer character is comedic. No, it is not. Like, dog. No. I never play A Date with Death since I don't have a computer, but it sounds interesting. Honestly, like, genuinely, if you have the chance, definitely pick it up for yourself. It is genuinely so fun to play like A Date with Death. But yeah, like, Homocypher was, it was such a fun game. It was such a fun game. Lion, literally, besides the stream tab, I have your Sakrarium Pario to watch for like the 10th time. Like, okay, Sakrarium Pario was definitely like, I feel like Stygian Eye Studios definitely like really outdid themselves with the story for this one. It is a shame what happened with the artist for that for the Sakrarium series. However, like, in terms of like how they actually wrote the story, like how they actually wrote the relationship between like Violo and Vivir and the player character, the lore they built up around the game, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It, like, they really outdid themselves as compared to their previous game. Was it like Sakrarium Gilas? I completely forgot. What ending did you like in A Date with Death? Okay, like, in A Date with Death, I didn't really play through a lot of the other endings. Like, I had to like move on. I had to immediately move on to play just about anything else, because I was already recording for like 3-4 hours at that point. So like, for each part of A Date with Death, I think it was like a 3-4 hour recording session. Like, I just sat through the whole thing, and I didn't really get a chance to actually like check out some of the other endings. I should probably check out like Yinny's playthrough of it, honestly. I think she's explored some of the other endings, or Espoir. I'm not sure like which one of them has like explored the other endings in this. But also, like, I'm crying, I'm sitting outside, got an ad for a game I was playing while watching you, and it was a woman's... Hey, now what the hell? Also, Sprinkle Cookie, how's it going? Jesus Christ. Bewitching Sinners was absolutely a fantastic game. Like, again, I'm very curious to see like how Sakrarium, oh wait, no, not Sakrarium, how Bewitching Sinners Royal is gonna play, like how different it's gonna be from the original, how Miss Zero actually built upon like the previous series. Like, even if it's not gonna be like a sprawling open world, like, I'm still gonna be excited to like pick it up. Like, I need to play it soon. I haven't had the time to sit my butt down and record anything in a while. Oh gosh, a woman was walking behind me when that happened. I think she saw what? Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I did see someone mention something about like boyfriend to death. Gosh darn. We're legit just here chatting. We're just having a chatting stream. I saw someone mentioning like boyfriend to death. Let's see. Where is it? Wait, you like boyfriend to death though? Okay, so for boyfriend to, okay, here's the thing. Here's the difference between like a game like boyfriend to death and going live. For a boyfriend to death, the whole point of it is the brutality of it. The whole point of it is really going through the absolute worst and trying to find your way out of those horrible situations. Yes, there's like so many like gruesome spicy scenes all throughout like boyfriend to death, right? The entire series and like the spiritual successor to the games. Like, however, like comparatively, okay, because here's the thing. You go into a date with death. I mean, no, not a date with death. You go into a boyfriend to death. You know what you signed up for. You know that it's going to be a medicine. You know that you are in for a rough time, right? And yes, some may argue that it kind of fetishizes the absolute violence. All throughout the series. However, that is sort of the point of the boyfriend to death series. It was legit made. The original two games were legit made because like the developers were they just wanted to make stories where what would happen after the bad guy has their way with the victim. What happens after the end? Like, that was the whole point of boyfriend to death. Like, I believe Gatobob actually has a proper breakdown of what the game actually meant to her, why she actually made the games in the first place, and You Kill Me Every Time. But yeah, you go into these games like fully knowing like what to expect, what you're going to see, and you basically consent yourself to actually going along with the ride and play through the games yourselves. Going live, on the other hand, tries to use a character's death, a character killing themselves, as a marketing ploy, to try to inflate their ratings. And it's just so ridiculous. I don't even... Why? Like, if this was a Twitter shitpost, I think everyone will be fine with it. Wait, no, it still won't be fine. If it was a Twitter shitpost, I don't think anyone would be fine with it. If you wanted to blend a fictional character, sure. But to put the player like through the entire experience of like loving this man and having to like, God, I feel like I'm definitely not the best person to even talk about this topic. There are other people who are affected worse by the situation. People who have personally experienced, who have personally known people who have offed themselves. Like, it's and I feel like these people would be able to better convey like just how atrocious it is that Jenny V Fam actually did what she did. rather than me. It's just I really don't think I can actually carry on with this conversation. Genuinely, I do not have the experience or like the emotional like capacity to even like talk about this properly. Like I really don't. But yeah. EpyksLion, what is one of the games you play that impacted or touched you in the field? Touch me in the what? Oh, the feels. Jesus Christ. All right. Also, man, I'm okay. I'm legit start to think. Wait, hang on a goddamn moment. I do want to check on something real quick. Joined 2 days ago. Okay. Just look at a Phantom and go live. They only take it as a comedic way like me. Okay. I really feel like you should take a moment to actually like I really feel like you should definitely take a moment to reflect on that. But we are going to move on from the conversation. We really are. But in terms of like games that actually like impacted me like emotionally. Oh, man, there was a game that I really liked. There was a game that I absolutely enjoyed. I forgot what it was called. But anywho. Also, like, I am starting to think that you are like, okay, I'm starting to think that Jujin is actually like trolling at this point. I feel like they are trying like incite a reaction out of us. So I am gonna be putting you in a timeout for now. So bye-bye. Which light novel did you hate? Did I hate the most? Hard to say. Like, okay, visual novel I hated the most. There was one. Well, actually, there's a few. I have a few visual novels which I absolutely hated. But also, like, I also like I did time Jujin out because like I have a feeling that they were just trying to like, how do y'all say it? They were trying to rage bait. I just have a feeling. Like, cause bro was still going. Like, I already said that I wanted to move on from the conversation several times. Did not listen at all. And I'm just like, and bro was making light of suicide. Like, it's just an extremely uncomfortable. It was an extremely uncomfortable like conversation right there. Like, jeez, yeah, I really feel like they were trolling. I really feel like they were trolling. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I found a Shadow Vanilla short. I had to watch it. Did it so happen to come from like everyone's favorite artist, Tash Animatics? Oh my gosh. Why was I the only one on chat? Jesus Christ. God darn. Anyway, artists. So good to see you on Twitch. Sorry, like oh man, like I gotta like pay attention to both. Jesus Christ. But yeah, okay. I just want to check. I just want to do a bit of a check right now. No, it's fine. But considering like, okay, we've already timed out Jujin. I just want to check with y'all. Were we uncomfortable with the conversation just now? With the way it was going and how Jujin was like was basically talking about the subject matter and making light of it. Like, how are we feeling about that? I genuinely need to know. All right? Because personally, that was like incredibly uncomfortable for me. And again, I can't properly talk about this. I really can't. Okay. I kind of want to do the mooncake art. Yeah, okay, like we'll probably get down to that in a bit. We'll probably get down to that in a bit. Honestly, yes. Yeah, it really, like, it was really uncomfortable. Like, emotional. Sorry, I'm bad at spelling. Don't look at my message when said sorry. No worries. Okay, but okay, in terms of like visual novels that affected me emotionally, there were a few that I actually cried. They were quite recently. Oh wait, hang on. There was a game that really affected me emotionally recently. I think it was To Eat a God. I think like recent games that like affected me emotionally, definitely To Eat a God, specifically through Unum's route. I don't know why, but Unum's route really, like, the amount of like considering like how much Septum was hurting the kids, right? It really ignited something. It really wrenched my heart out, and I just absolutely love that. I absolutely loved like how the developer for like To Eat God is able to really bring out maternal feelings in me, despite the fact that I am no mama. I forgot we have a new Discord now. Yeah, we got a new Discord. We had to like get a new Discord because like the previous one unfortunately like got yeeted along my old account. But anyway, as I read the message and cringed. Yeah, Lion, is it okay if I DM you later about the contest? I have more questions to ask. Sure thing. If anyone's got questions about like the mascot design contest, like please do let me know. Please do let me know. Like on the Discord server. Like I'd be more than happy to answer. But anyway, let's see. Wait, actually, Agent, it would definitely be a better idea for you to. I just processed what you asked. It would definitely be better if you asked on the server. I'll probably open up like a Q&A thread for the mascot contest. I'm not sure. Like we'll see how things go, but just ask me general for now. Anyway, let's see. I didn't wash my Pikachu. You've got a Pikachu snack bowl? Gosh darn it. Yeah, I forgot. Made sense. You don't receive pings. Yeah, that's probably why you haven't received any of the pings. But yes, we do have a new Discord server. Like I should probably like pin that. In chat. Okay, I'm just gonna pin my bot over on Twitch. Yoink. Okay. Anywho. Okay, is there anything else I'm missing? Lan, can we put some stuff on Mooncake? I'm gonna call him that from now on. You can like you can decide it however you like. No offense, y'all, but who's Eugen? Micah Eugen was the main love interest in Era 143. He was basically a hacker rival turned like lover. Like it's an enemies to lovers like visual novel and chat sim, and it was very popular back in the day. The base game is safe for work. However, like some of the extras, like some of the extra content that came later on were what's it called? Like some of the extra content that came later on was not safe for work. But yeah, that was who Michael Eugen was. I'll need to work on a painting after cleaning. It's for my cousin for a special. Ooh, hope you have fun with that. By the way, best of luck. Okay, like it's okay. Here's the thing, like I know the difference between someone who makes light of. I know, like there is a massive difference between like someone who like jokes about it. Like, okay, neither of these are good, but one of them is more acceptable than the other. Okay, like there's a massive difference between someone who like makes light like I want to die, and you know when they just say that on the regular, like as a coping mechanism, like oh my god, like I'm not gonna like expand on that. I feel like it's gonna be very disrespectful if I do. And then there are people who kind of like, and then there are people who push it just because like it's an edgy joke. Like the people who do it, like there's a massive difference between the two. And bro was veering very heavily into like death funny. And I'm just, no. Fuck no. Oh gosh. Okay, honestly, don't really like when people say I want to die in a joke. I don't really like it either. I generally don't really like it either. Like I was that guy. I will be frank. I was that guy. And like if I could, I would have definitely made my call for help a lot more like, if I could change one thing about myself from back then, I would have made it more clear that I was like looking for help, because after a while people didn't know whether I was joking or like after a while people really didn't know whether I was joking or not, and that really messed me up for the longest time. But now like I'd say having like healthier ways to cope with things, and like understanding that hey, it's okay to feel a certain way, it's okay to feel like demotivated, it's okay to be depressed, to be anxious, that these feelings are valid, that they're here, that they're real, and that these feelings as well as the situation will pass. Like that really did wonders like into my adult life, I really gotta say. Anywho, try to stay focused with the bells. There are bells? What bells? What bells? Both try. Yeah, bro was really trying to be edgy. That's me on the daily line. Sorry, I'll try my best not to say it as it is uncomfortable for others, even if it's my own coping mechanisms. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm saying it's fine as in like I do accept your apology. I do hope you like learn to cope in a much more healthier way, Lily. I genuinely do care about like the few community members which I actually do interact with, because of freaking course I'm a person. Like of course I'm gonna wish the best for the people I actually have I see on the daily. But like I understand that like some people like, to some people like this is the only way that they can actually like express themselves, because like they never really learned how to like properly express that hey, they need help, hey that they're feeling distressed, and they never learned like the proper ways to actually like to actually I want to say to actually sit with their feelings, but like to probably like get it out of their systems, like how to actually like deal with it at the moment. Not a lot of people, we were never taught these things. We were taught 1 + 1 does not equal fish. I don't know. We were taught plenty of things throughout our lives, but like not a lot of people has really told us like how to actually deal with our feelings and how to deal with our day-to-day. Yes, we were taught to be respectful, to be nice, like as a general rule, but that's only because like these people have gone through but we only get like the simplified version of like all the shit that people have gone through. We only get the simplified version of like the advice, because like to them, like to the people who like have been there before, like the like generally our older folks, mentors, like our seniors and such, okay? To them it makes sense. They have gone through enough shit to know that hey, not everything's gonna go your way. They know these things. But for us growing up, for people growing up, like we were never really taught how to deal with these things and what to look out for. So of course we don't know how to deal with it. Why am I going off on a rant about this? I need to hydrate and get and like I just saw like there's a few redeems I've not done yet. Oh man. Honestly, like to me at least, like what matters more to me is that people actually try to do their best to actually like be better. Like, yeah, I know that, yeah, people aren't gonna be freaking perfect all the time. I don't expect perfection. No, I expect people to mess up. And the best I can do is give you a gentle prod and say, hey, I don't think that's right. Maybe try this. I don't know. But anyway, I just see that Ada wanted me to do yada yada about 30 minutes ago. And it's also, oh god, a posture check a while back from Mickey. But in the meantime, that's a bit of a reset. Yada yada. Was it good enough, Ada? Was that a good enough yada yada for you? Yada yada. I have no idea. Oh man, I've no idea if that was what you wanted. Jesus Christ. Betty. Oh my god, seeing Dash like freak out is just so worth it. That is so worth it. Yes, first yada yada I've heard. Always been yada yada. I have no idea. Like, you know, I barely have the chance to actually like use a more masculine sounding voice. I barely have the chance to do that. But I don't know. To me, I don't know why. To me, like my idea of masculine voices, it falls into one of two categories. I don't know. Was it worth it, Tash? Was it worth it? We need Ora. When did I become Star Platinum? Jesus. I'm so happy I don't have headphones yet. Oh no. Oh man. Let's see. I put myself in timeout whenever I feel too much. So it's why sometimes I just disappear, or if it's serious, I'll remove myself from the group entirely until I feel fine. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna need some time to like actually process that. Like but anyway. Anywho, I didn't get back to what everyone else is saying. Walks out! Tash, no! You and him reactions to the newest chapters were hilarious. Yeah! Look, you can't give me you can't make Adam readable and expect me not to say anything about it. You can't! Yoshikage Kira better? Fair! I too want him to touch my hands. Yes, like that. Oh gosh. Also, like, I don't have an Ora redeem yet. I don't have an Ora redeem. Like, if you guys do what am I even gonna do with an Ora redeem? Like, my best impression of that is just straight up Ora. I don't know. I don't think that sounds great. Or like, I can't do Ora. Oh my god. Someone said Psyche K. Hi, I'm in school. No, we're not talking about Psyche K, but hello. Why are you watching me in class? Yes, JoJo vibes. By the way, Light, I finally got a new headset so my brother can't hear you. Yippee! I feel like most visual novels I first learned are like, if not Smashable, why? I don't know what you're hearing right now, Tash. I genuinely don't know. What about Kira's introduction? I forgot what was Kira's introduction. I have no idea. Wait, hang on. Let me just pull it up real quick. Yoshikage Kira introduction script. Let me just pull it up. Oh my god. Do you really want me to read this out? Oh my god. This okay. I know like this was like fantastic like in the actual anime, right? And they did like call back to it a couple times. But out of context, it seems like a shit post. Should I read it seriously or as a shit post? I'm gonna I'm gonna make a poll on both like YouTube and Twitch for it. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Start a poll. Do I read this seriously or as a shit post? Serious? Shit post. Okay, just gotta copy that so I can like drop this over to Twitch as well. Okay, Twitch, your turn. I need to make a new poll. Gosh darn. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yoink. Seriously? Shitpost. Okay. Y'all get 1 minute. Go. I don't... Wait, hang on. What's going on? Wait, what's going on in chat right now? Let's see. I feel like most visual... let's see. Wait, is something wrong in DC? Wait, what is going on? Wait, what? You mean no, we're talking about Yoshikage Kira. I came back to Land Server because how some people react out and check on me. It feels comforting to know at least it's not one-sided care and being taken advantage of this time. We generally just like vibing with you, honestly. And like, yes, like we do wish you like you take better care of yourself, but otherwise, like, yeah, like we generally do enjoy your presence. We do generally like your presence in the server. But anyway, yep, you do get to vote on both Twitch and YouTube, and I totally don't have a bias towards one or the other. Anyway, let's take a look at the results now. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look. So it's 50-50 on Twitch, and over here it's 50-50. What do you mean it's 50-50? How am I supposed to do this? Okay. I'm just gonna read this and see where I go with this. All right? Wait. I should probably put something else on. Stream beats. Do I have... Oh, is there anything I could put on? Actually, hold on. Maybe Elden Ring soundtrack. Maybe I won't get in trouble by using the Elden Ring soundtrack, right? Right? I won't, right? Totally. Anyway, okay. What does it even sound like? Oh god, this does not fit the vibe. It does not. My name is Yoshikage Kira. I am 33 years old. My house is in the northeast section of Morio, where all the villas are. And I am not married. I work as an employee for the Kameiyu department stores, and I get home every day by 8 p.m. at the latest. I don't smoke, but I occasionally drink. I'm in bed by 11 p.m. and make sure I get 8 hours of sleep, no matter what. After having a glass of warm milk and doing about 20 minutes of stretches before going to bed, I usually have no problem sleeping until morning. Just like a baby, I wake up without any fatigue or stress in the morning. I was told there were no issues in my last checkup. I'm trying to explain that I'm a person who wishes to live a very quiet life. I take care not to trouble myself with any enemies, like winning and losing. That would cause me to lose sleep at night. That is how I deal with society. And I know that this is what brings me happiness. Also, if I were to fight, I wouldn't lose to anyone. Anyway. Wait, I'm gonna need to switch over to like another track. Hello? Thanks for the stretch. I don't think like now's a good time for me to stretch. Let me just switch back to lo-fi. Let me just switch back to lo-fi real quick. Oh my god. I don't know why the I'm not married was necessary at all. I have no idea. Jeez. But yeah, I specifically look. If I got hit by copyright from using FromSoft's music, I don't even know what to say anymore. Anywho, let's see here. Did I miss anything? My neck sounds like cracking macaroni. Well, I'm glad your neck was the only thing that's getting cracked. Oh gosh, this is the reason why I bought headphones, because Lion makes sounds when stretching. Oh no. Also, Michaela, howdy. I'm out of coffee, in case y'all couldn't tell. I'm so out of coffee. Ugh. But like, after we're done with the stream later, definitely going to be like, take it easy tonight. I'm probably not recording anything later. Like, I do want to take it easy because like I've had a very long day. A very, very long day. Yeah, I had coffee, but like it's likely I'm gonna like head to bed right after the stream. Like, I'm just absolutely exhausted. My sister would side-eye me if she heard you. Please wear headphones whenever you're putting anything on from me. I love how you play games. Your playthroughs are great. I keep wondering, why didn't you get popular? I don't know. Like, maybe it's not up to general taste. But I'm happy just vibing with like the small amount of us here. Anywho, I literally broke my laptop charger and the protective layer melted off the cord. Oh no! Also, yes, I'll get my rest later. Has anyone told you you can work for those people who has audiobook voice? I mean, would be cool. It would be cool if I could get like some voice acting gigs, maybe like doing audiobooks. It'll be pretty fun. But god, I don't know how many like takes I'm gonna need to. I don't know how many takes we're gonna need to do for that. I don't even know like how many hours I'm gonna need to put in for like an audiobook. But like, I would genuinely love to like pick up voice acting someday. Like I did do like I did learn it a couple of times. I did pick up like voice acting a couple of times, but like never really, like aside from a few small gigs, I've not really like I've not really done much else. I'm so happy fighting a channel. It's like fighting a gem in garbage. I mean, thank you. Anywho, how about no headphones, Lion? Cranks up that TV. Lilium, no. Oh my god, my manga was low-key getting too freak. I'm not gonna ask for details. No, now's not a good time to ask for details. Details is not what we need. Imagine reading and voice acting a dark romance book. Oh my god, yes, I would love that. I would genuinely love that. But I will have to admit, I don't think I sound too great as like someone who's trying to be like. I don't think I sound too great as someone who's trying to be like okay, romantic. Maybe I can pull it off, but you know, like the stereotypical like gruff like the stereotypical gruff dominant like love interest. I feel like I don't really pull that off well. Like, I'm definitely gonna need to like practice it a lot more, because like this is like what I'm more comfortable with, like being an absolute gremlin, and I'm more than happy to play more submissive characters. Like that's all right for me. If I wanted to, I could definitely pull off a pretty good guardsman. Like I can pull these voices off. But when it comes to like the gruff dominant love interest, hell no, I can't pull that off. Anyway, Love watching the young visual novel RPGs you play. Wait, hang on. Oh my gosh. Wait, I feel like I just missed that. Oh my god. It's great for me to know we shared kind of same interests. Nah. Glad you're liking the content so far, and they are genuinely fun to play. I searched for coal and ended up with gold, but I still need the coal. Yes, I'ma feed you more of the gram. More gram for the gram, pal. Jesus Christ. You know, when I was still going by female, I never thought about becoming male. People said a male voice. My friends asked me to voice a male character in their comics. Ooh, hey, that's kind of sick, honestly. Okay. Let's see. Wait, just missed something. I'm letting voice acting a bit hot since I'm not used to reading out loud. It definitely takes some practice. And voice acting, I feel like you kind of need to like learn quite a few disciplines. Like, genuinely, if you do want to learn voice acting, aside from the equipment, it's always better like pick up actual acting lessons, because like a lot of what they teach you in like voice acting classes, aside from like the technical techniques, like how you're supposed to speak into a mic, like the etiquettes going into a studio and all, like a lot of the techniques are basically theater techniques. They teach you the same things they would teach you in any other acting lessons. If you've actually like gone for like acting lessons before, they will teach you like the exact same like they will teach you the exact same things you learn there. But anyway, I'm also a voice actor. Oh, that's sick. Anywho, I have such a gender neutral tone. Low tones are easy, high and soft. Currently learning the breath styles. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I still need to figure that out. I love the dramatic twist in the visual novels, like Kid in the Back with Soul, or 14 Days of You with Ren. The twist brings it together. Kid in the Back, I'd say yes. I'd say Kid in the Back does pull off like some of the more dramatic moments fairly well. 14 Days of You. No. Okay, I know it is I know it's a very beloved visual novel, and I think Cutie Sai is I think Cutie Sai is an absolute sweetheart. It's just not my personal favorite in terms of its writing. Like, it might just not be to my taste. Like, I can admit, maybe I don't like 14 Days with You as much because it just doesn't suit my taste. I'm not really one to enjoy like slow burn, which is very much what my route of like 14 Days with You seems to be heading down in. Like, yeah, there were a few moments I'd say that kind of stood out to me, but it doesn't really grip me as much as like some of the other games I play on the channel. But then again, I am genuinely not a fan of like slow burn. Wait, which visual novel that you played is your favorite? I mentioned this a couple of times. I do have a couple of favorites. When it comes to like in general, I would definitely say okay, wait. My official answer is Bewitching Sinners. However, I do have other visual novels which are also standouts, right? In terms of my favorite story and direction out of a visual novel, Eternum. If you are not 18, do not pick this up. Eternum is a sci-fi eroge where it's basically Sword Art Online. Basically, like, in this world, like, everyone basically... Okay, some of the more rich... some of the richer folks out there are able to, like, get this, like, high-tech piece of, like, VR gear, and they're basically able to live out their fantasies and basically feel everything that goes on in like this like virtual reality world. And there's so many twists, and there are so many like twists and genre shifts throughout the whole visual novel. It is genuinely my favorite story out of a visual novel yet. Eternum's definitely like my apps in terms of like visual novel plots. It is way up there. I absolutely love that. I voice act Penelope and Elmo and Happy Frog from FNAF. What the hell? I'm working on Mineta and Suyu from My Hero Academia. Please read this out loud. Okay. But yeah, Eternum, like, genuinely is my favorite visual novel of all time for its plot alone. And for its plot and direction alone. There are some genuinely breathtaking action sequences in this visual novel. And the dev really like went all out with, because the developer was using like 3D CGs, right? A lot of the CGs were done using like a 3D software. Like, the dev really went all out in making absolutely cinematic sequences. But again, this is an arrow gaze, so it's 18 plus only. I'm here as soon as possible from the title. What happened? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh gosh. But yeah, generally Eternum is one of my favorites. But aside from that, Bewitching Sinners is definitely another one of my favorites. By the way, Lion, I think you would love Half Prince, which is a really old manga. I feel like I've heard that one before, but I can't remember it. Otherwise, like, it's hard to say. Like, A Date with Death is another like standout to me. Among like the indie otomes I played. Lion, opinion on the upcoming Avatar movie? I have no opinions on it. I've not even watched Shape of Water yet. Like, I've watched the original Avatar movie back in the day, but like, I've not watched Shape of Water. I didn't even know that they were coming out with a third movie. I didn't know. Oh gosh. I'll continue reading the manga. I'll tell you what happens when I'm done or when I can't read anymore. Alrighty. Hope you have a lovely time, by the way. Have you ever seen Alien Stage? If so, who's your favorite character? I've not actually watched Alien Stage yet. Everyone keeps telling me I need to watch Alien Stage, and I've not sat down to actually watch Alien Stage. I still need to like finish so many other shows. No! I hope you get scary dreams, girly pop. Agent, how could you? By the way, when will there be a day 3 in Canada Back? It's been forever. It'll be ready when it's ready. Day 2, by the way, was not supposed to release. I don't think it was supposed to be released this early, but like I think like the developer actually had some extra time in between like work and college. Like, by right, there was supposed to be a massive hiatus, like, before, like, the remake dropped, right? There was supposed to be a massive hiatus before, like, the remake dropped. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the Canada Back is back in the odd hiatus, because, like, Fantasia Kid actually does have to take some time to actually work on college stuff as well as I think their day-to-day. But still, like, I wish Fantasia the best. I do not have any I don't really have a lot of like expectations for when it's going to release, whether like how fast it'll release. But I will still stand by thinking that The Kid at the Back is definitely one of the better written yandere visual novels we've had so far. It is so well written, and Fantasia really took into account like a lot of your interactions throughout the game. Like, I've never seen anyone put that much attention to detail, like, towards every single route. It is insane. Also, I'll hydrate. I can hear my voice going. Also, what's Habromania? I've not heard of that. Also, wait. Oh, main character survived. Nice. Oh my gosh. I'm currently reading Beastars. I'm eating the book too fast. I still haven't watched like the latest seasons of like Beastars yet. I've only watched season 1. I've not like watched the latest seasons. MC was possessed when MC love interest pulls out his heart. So the heck? Oh man. Anyway, I think we've been going on for quite a while. So like I will be ending the stream soon, maybe in about 5 minutes time. So yeah, like if there's anything else y'all do want to ask, anything else you'd like to do, right now's the time to do so before we end things off today. Plot twist? What plot twist? Lion, what's your top 3 anime? Hard to say. Like, if I were going off of like nostalgia, I really want to rewatch Jigoku Shoujo. I would really love to rewatch Jigoku Shoujo, Hellgirl. Descendants of Darkness is another, which I would absolutely love to rewatch. Oh, what else do I want to watch again? What else do I want to watch again? Like, I can't think of any. Oh gosh. Okay, it is a toss-up between like Yume Nikki and I forgot what's the one. I forgot what's the one with like that gruesome umbrella scene. Like, I really like the like Assassination Classroom though. Like, I feel like Assassination Classroom was really fun to watch. There was another horror anime with that umbrella scene. I forgot what it was called. Oh gosh, I genuinely forgot what it's called. But anyway, Lion, here's a warning. I will fill the Q&A channel. Oh no, why? I am taking care of myself. Like, I do need to like take today easier because like I've been out the whole day. I did have work like fairly early on, and then like went out to meet my boyfriend. Like he wanted to like get some parts to build a new PC, so like followed him around. Thankfully there wasn't much traffic today, thankfully, but otherwise like yeah, had a fairly decent day, but I definitely do need to like take it easy right after the stream. Jesus Christ. Describe the anime you can't remember. Maybe we know. Okay, look, as far as I know, one of the characters wears an eye patch. Everyone thinks she's cursed or something, but she's not. I think it has something to do with ghosts, probably. Like, there's that gruesome scene where someone gets their eye stabbed out with an umbrella. Like, I forgot what it was called. Wait, hang on. Let me just try to search it up. Horror anime umbrella scene? What was it? Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, Another. It was called Another. That's the name of the anime. Another was also like another fantastic anime which I've watched way back in the day. I noticed that a lot of my favorite animes are all horror. Totally doesn't say anything about me. Totally doesn't say anything about me. Oh my gosh. Rest Lion and hoping tomorrow isn't chaotic because I'm scared of people now because of what happened. Yeah, hopefully it won't be too chaotic. Also Lord of Mystery, I need to watch it. I need to rewatch it. Yinny's been like Yinny's actually been showing me like a couple of episodes like and I'm genuinely in love. And the characters are so fucking hot. Ugh. I need to watch Lord of Mysteries. I really do. Gosh. Have you heard of the anime called Repurpose? I've been meaning to pick that one up. I think it's like that one's more of an Amare, isn't it? Repurpose. Yeah. I do have this game. I have not like. Oh gosh, I've been meaning to pick this up. Why haven't I played it yet? Wait, how many words? Oh, that's why I haven't played it. 400,000 words. Oh, I'm scared. Oh no. Like Shadow House, good anime. I've not watched that one yet. Gosh. Nah, it's okay. My favorite is an old one called Hell Teacher Nube. I feel like that one's like... I feel like a lot of people used to like watch that back in the day. My first anime being Angels of Death explains how I ended up here. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh man, okay, I just saw some massive news. Apparently, okay. So you remember that Yandere visual novel I played that is narrowed down with the guy that stalks you at a convenience store that does not narrow it down? The one with the paperback. Yeah, the one with the paperback as written by Husbando Goddess. Okay, oh, what's it called again? A Little Inconvenience, right? Paperback Yandere. Apparently, they're coming back with some voice acting soon. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Oh, I can rest my throat. Oh gosh, I get to actually react to the game. Oh man, I don't know. I do, like, personally, I think when it comes to games but like a lot of these visual novels I've been playing, I like it when I'm able to like, I like it when it's voiced, yes, but only for like the love interest. I would like to actually read the protagonist lines myself, or maybe even be able to toggle them, or at least like the narrator, so at least I'll be able to put my own spin on it. But that's just my preference. Like, as a commentator YouTuber, like, I've played a few games like casually where I don't mind the voice acting at all. I think like it adds a lot more, but it really depends on the direction, genuinely. Let's see, the fandom isn't... Oh, we're talking about Angel of Death. I do need to check it out. I do need to check it out sometime soon. What's your opinion on the ending of Assassination Classroom? I wish it was slightly longer. Just a little longer. I don't know. I feel like Assassination Classroom like ended quite abruptly. Generally, I feel like Assassination Classroom did end quite abruptly. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. It's been so long since I've watched Assassination Classroom. I genuinely forgot like what happened. Also, wait, hang on. I feel like YouTube also has the Mochi dads. Let me just see. No, it's just Mochi showing off his cake. Why isn't it showing his cake? Why doesn't he shake it? Come on, Mochi, work it. Damn it. Wait, hang on. Let me just try the other one. Why isn't... Man, YouTube doesn't have like animated emotes. Gosh darn it. YouTube, fix this. Oh my god, maybe I gotta fix things. Maybe I'm the problem. I don't know. Okay, also, as some major hits up, I will not be streaming this coming Friday. I do have something else going on around the time. I've got other things which I need to deal with on that day. But yeah. Otherwise, I think I've like mentioned like 4 animes which I absolutely love. There's another one which I'd have to say I really want to rewatch all over again, and that would be Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, specifically the Unlimited Blade Works anime. I would love to rewatch that again. Jeez. Is it okay if I send the sketch in the contest submission channel? Yeah, you can. Like, you're supposed to just like pitch the like your idea for like what you want to come up with for like the channel mascot. If you can come up with like concept sheet, great. If you can't, that's fine. But anyway, yeah. I'm not gonna be around this coming Friday. I've got something else going on, so hopefully I'll have like enough videos to like entertain y'all in the meantime. Jeez, I still need to finish editing Jackpot Crash Course though. Anyway, Mau, I'm about to leave, but I've been having an okay day. Fate Zero first, I go to Date Series Rabbit Hole. Wait, Date Series? You mean Fate Series, right? Oh gosh, yeah. I've not actually watched the Fate Grand Order anime actually. I've played a bit of the gacha game back in the day, and that's when I found out that I am very susceptible to gacha games. Oh no. Anywho, yeah. Thank you so much for coming, but like right now, oh my throat. I do need to like end things off here, so just gotta say, thank you so much for watching. We will be back next week Tuesday with another stream. I am free next week Tuesday, right? Right? Yes. I will be. I'll be back next week Tuesday. I do have some work on the day, but like that's much earlier on in the day, and it won't interfere with the actual stream. But I'll be back next week Tuesday. Hopefully, like we'll do something else. Jeez, I've been yapping for far too long. Gosh, I'm gonna need to moisten my throat. Anyway, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next stream. This Lion signing off. Ciao. Also, you smell fantastic today. Boop. Bye-bye. Also, yes, you do get head pats too. Anyway. Okay. Who bit my finger? Who? Why? Anyway, bye YouTube.